Let's take a look at more news coming through as we follow traffic in Pretoria, Gauteng. Let's cross to our reporter Nonhlanhla Ntshingila. Nonhlanhla, good morning on your end. Tell us where you are. In fact, I think our last chat you were at the Pretoria Bosman Station Taxi Rank. Of course, just following those last-minute commuters. What's happening on your end? Give us that update.
Well, it is a very good morning to you and our viewers at home. On a Christmas Eve morning, we can see it's very cloudy, but come I tell you, people are so excited to go home. We've been here since in the morning, and we can see that people are carrying their luggages. They are going home. We have been here since 7 o'clock, but it has been up and busy. Today we are at Bosman Taxi Rank, whereby I will be joined by the South African National Taxi Council spokesperson, Rebecca Phala, who's just going to tell us more about what are they doing as Santaco to ensure that taxis are safe on the road as people are traveling home, more especially today that is Christmas Eve. People want to be at home. Come I tell you, they are so excited. With me here, I'll be with Rebecca Phala, who's going to tell us more as to what we should expect from Santaco. Rebecca, how are you? Thank you for joining us this morning. Can you please briefly tell us what measures is Santaco taking to ensure the safety of taxis as people will be traveling long distances today?
Thanks very much. Good morning to your viewers. The work that we have been doing doesn't start now. It's a work that we do throughout the year and only gets to be heightened around this time. So what we're essentially doing is all of the owners of the vehicles have been told prior to this busy period to make sure that their vehicles are roadworthy, that they are serviced, that they've got proper documentation that is up to date, that their drivers also have got proper documentation that is up to date. So what we're now doing is essentially coming to facilities like this Bosman Taxi Rank, where we now want to see if all the work that we've been pushing was truly done to the T in terms of as done by the owners of the vehicles, their drivers, and then in extension the people managing facilities like this. So what you now start to see is us working very closely with law enforcement on the roads as well as at our facilities. When you look at this rank, for instance, I'm sure you will show your viewers that you'll see that most of our marshals are wearing these reflector jackets so that they're easy to be identified. But one other thing that we're doing is we're discouraging overloading in its entirety. And we've been sending messaging, especially to our commuters, to say that they need to travel as light as possible so that we avoid a situation where people are sitting in a minibus, they can't even see what's happening outside, they can't sit comfortably because there are too many bags that they're sitting with. In addition to that, vehicle owners have been encouraged to also make sure that if there is a need, they must have trailers that they either hire or they purchase, so that if the demand is too big, then they're able to load the luggages into the trailers. That way you ensure that our vehicles are safe, and that if there was to be anything that happens, you don't then have the risk of people being harmed overly because of some of the luggage that they were traveling with.
So we can see that today it's very busy. Maybe the taxi drivers and passengers, could they expect any road closures or road congestions in the road, because many people are going home today? Everyone wants to be home. It's Christmas Eve. Tomorrow people want to be home. Are there any road closures that should be expected along the roads?
Look, unless if there are major accidents that take place on our roads, closures are not necessarily expected, but congestion without a doubt. I mean, when you look at this facility, it's just after 8 o'clock in the morning, but people are out. So like you're rightly saying, everyone wants to see themselves with family by the time it's Christmas. But look, we have been preparing for this. When you look from just outside of this facility and just on the outskirts, but even on the sidelines, there are many vehicles that are ready to load people. So in terms of us from the taxi industry, we've made sure that vehicles are available because we're trying to avoid a situation where people are queuing for too long. And you know that long distance trips, there is traffic congestion, but also it's a big of a distance. And you find that most of these people still have to find other taxis when they arrive in other provinces. So in terms of closures, I don't think we're expecting that unless if there are major accidents, which would then be the work that will be done by law enforcement, RTMC and other similar agencies. From our side, we're definitely ready. Our vehicles are ready. Our drivers are ready. We've even gone as far as to say, because there's so many accidents that we've started to record, that each vehicle must at least have a supplementary entry driver. Even if the driver will be found in the other side to come with the load when they come back to Gauteng, they need to make sure that there is that setup in place so that we avoid a situation where there are many more accidents. The ones that we've already recorded are very concerning, and we would rather have them end there and then they don't increase from then onwards.
There you have it, Santaco, it's ready, and they have been ready for months now. Now that it's festive season, they're ready to go. For now, we'll keep on monitoring the situation, and we're also going to change the location whereby we'll monitor the situation because people are very busy. It's hectic out there.